Hello there, world of tankers! Welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Droodles Blitz, and in today's video, I am going to be showcasing 3 funny moments that have occurred over the past week. And we're going to play a little fun game. You guys are going to have to guess in the comments, before the funny moment happens, what you think is going to occur. I'm interested to see what you guys actually come up with. But I figured, why not have a little bit of fun in Blitz every now and then, because a lot of my videos either truly informative content, or the opposite side of the scale, only focused on, like, negative stuff. But it's also fun to have videos that are uplifting and have a little bit of fun in Blitz. So, in front of me, I have 3 replays. I have one in the BZ-75, one in the 268 version 4, and one of the Jagdpanzer E100. And we're just going to be taking a look at some of the shenanigans that have occurred today, or not today, but should I say over the past few days in Blitz. Now, this game was actually played on live stream, so for some of you, you already know what's going to happen here. But this is one of the craziest battles I've played in a while. And the reason why is because it was pure luck. I mean, obviously the game itself being a win, and the result wasn't pure luck, but one of the shots I fired was pure luck. Probably the luckiest shot I've ever fired in Blitz. Starting off, the Progetto, not the sharpest tool in the shed, driving directly into the open and allowing me to get the clear. However, the problem is that now there's a Kron and a Caro, both looking at me, and both pretty dangerous autoloaders. So I'm going to try and angle my tank and quickly head into cover here. However, the Caro is tracked, and apparently doesn't have a repair kit, because now the Caro's dead. Well, we're up to 1,450 damage in this game so far. Pretty solid start, especially for what I would say is one of the worst tanks in the game to use on Mines Hill. And in front of us, we have a Kron. Now, I was thinking to myself that I wanted to high explosive pen, or not pen, but should I say, splash the Kron on the turret. Hence why I'm aiming at his turret right now. In retrospect, guess I should have aimed for the hatch, because we hit it. 1,346 damage on the enemy Kron hatch. And we can see that that shell could not have been better, like, placed. I wasn't even aiming for it. But that's your Blitz RNG. You aim for a weak spot, it never hits. You aim for the turret just to get a splash, you deal 1,350 damage with a high explosive pen on a weak spot this big. Welcome to World of Tanks Blitz, ladies and gentlemen. But I figure that was a pretty funny moment. What's even more funny is that a game later, I was playing the BZ-68 and got full health ammo racked for 2,200 health. So, yeah, I guess I had some really good luck, and then Wargaming said, "You're having fun and luck? That's not allowed." Bam! And then my game got absolutely smashed to smithereens. So that is game number 1. Game number 2 brings us over to the BZ-75. Now, nobody has seen this game. I was platooning with Flossie. We can see him in the Kranvan. And this battle, I was just chilling. I don't know exactly what we were doing. Flossie had just finished doing something, recording or watching a movie, and he messaged me at like 12 at night, technically in the morning, but he messaged me at 12 and said, hey, you want a tune or something? I was like, sure, let's play until we lose. And that's what we normally do, especially if it's late at night. Late at night. Me being up at 5:30 recording today's video to release it in an hour from now. But point being, Flossie messaged me, said that you want to have a couple games before we head off tonight. I was like, okay, sure. I got nothing else to do. I just finished recording my GTA video. So, Flossie and I are chilling. I love the BZ-75. It's one of my favorite tier 10s in the game, due to the fact it's got decent mobility, a lot of hit points, 8 degrees of gun depression, and most importantly, a DARP gun, which does 780 damage with a pending high explosive. We can see the enemy E3 spotted in the back, and apart from that, not too much else. And I was thinking to myself, right about here, that I'm not going to push past this ridgeline. And I, no joke, literally told Flossie, probably at around this moment, you should probably stay here, because I have a feeling if you cross this, bad things are going to happen. Unfortunately, what I told him did not register until about 10 seconds after. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I was laughing pretty hard here. Speaking of laughing, I need to blow my nose really quick. Well, not blow, but just wipe it a little bit. Still allergic to my cat. But, yeah, he made it about, what, 50 feet. I mean, that is absolutely insane. The entire enemy team was camping in spawn. I'm just so used to getting nuked for making even the slightest bit of aggression in Blitz nowadays that I know immediately making an aggression is going to get you nuked. Now, I thought Flossie was maybe going to lose like 1,500. I didn't think that he was going to get so absolutely obliterated that he was going to make it 10 feet. But, yeah, their entire team was basically camping in spawn. The 4005, the 50B, the Rhino were all sitting in that back corner waiting for somebody to cross. And, well, unfortunate. We obviously lost that game, even though I ended up dealing 2,900 damage. It's just, it doesn't matter what you do when you have a player get incinerated in the first 20 seconds of the game, especially one as good as Flossie. So that brings us to the final funny moment for today's video, this one being in the Object 268 version 4 in the same Platoon session with Flossie. The 268 version 4 is a vehicle that is definitely a lot worse right now than it used to be, due to the fact that Wargaming has buffed the penetration values of everything while nerfing the armor values of everything. But obviously, nerfing armor values really hurts vehicles that rely on the armor, like the V4. However, some tanks did not get a pen buff. Vehicles like the Lion and the Caro don't have a lot of premium pen, and even after the Cali changes, where the Lion does have slightly more premium pen, it still will struggle to cut through the frontal protection of a 268 version 4. And judging that my entire team is a bunch of mediums, I'm like, okay, well, obviously I'm going to go to medium flank. And, well, that's exactly what I did. We can skip ahead a little bit here. I told Flossie, you're in a Cron, I'm in a V4. I'm just going to YOLO right over. I got reactive armor, I got adrenaline, the enemy's not going to do doodly squat to me. So I aim it on the upper plate of the Caro. Welcome to the average life experience of a 268 version 4. Well, this is also the average experience of a V4. I am basically just YOLOing the enemy right now, and I've already blocked 1,600 damage. Basically, I've blocked their entire clip's worth. So now they're on reload. They have nothing that they're able to do. Oh, look, a Cron. Too bad Wargaming nerfed the heat pen on the Cron as well. 350 mils. Good luck cutting through me. 2,700 damage blocked, just like that. This was possibly the easiest push I've ever made in Blitz, and it really shows just how dang stupid the 268 version 4 can be if you're able to put it in a proper position. The V4 is still the king of YOLOing, and yes, I probably could have made the same play in an Object 263, or maybe, I don't know, I really can't name any other tanks. If I had done this play in any other mobile vehicle, I probably would have bled at least half of my health, maybe more. And maybe an AMX M4 could have done that, but it's not the same. You still would have bled health. The fact that the 268 version 4 can get away with what it does, especially in a game like this, is wild. And even crazier, I was able to get a pretty solid result out this game, dealing over 3,200 damage, or at least something like that, if I remember correctly. 268 version 4 is always a bop, and it's a pretty fun vehicle to mess around with when you can get 2,700 damage blocked, YOLOing, and giving your team the easiest victory they've ever seen in their lives. That's how you can use tanks to your advantage sometimes. So, let me know in the comments down below what was your favorite funny moment. I think all of them were kind of a blast, but yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.